Humanity is perhaps one of the strangest games I've played in a long time, a puzzle game that blends in elements of platforming and action, and then it's all kind of tied up with this unique, if often obscure storyline. It's also a game I've been incredibly excited about though, because it's got involvement from the team behind the incredible Tetris Effect. With options though for PS4, PS5 and PSVR2, let's take a look and see if it's going to be worth an add to the library. My name's Alex, this is PlayStation Corner. If you do enjoy the video, consider subscribing, it helps the channel a huge amount. And when it comes to the story today, I'm not going to be divulging too many details, as the experience revolves around interacting with orbs and observing the development of the humans that you do guide in this world. By the end of the game, I was left uncertain about its overall meaning, but strangely enough, it managed to hold my interest throughout. It definitely explores themes of our actions in life without providing any real clear explanations, which may not be its main draw here, but I'm definitely curious now to hear different theories about it in the future. If you are seeking a unique puzzle game, Humanity is going to be a great choice. You take control of a Shiba Inu on the screen, and you can move or jump as well as leave commands for the humans in this world. Now, like the game Lemmings, the humans here, they walk automatically, and your task is to guide them to the goal. However, unlike Lemmings, there are levels where you can allow humans to come to harm without any consequences. In fact, in some cases, it may even be necessary. Now, throughout the game as well, you'll be encountering a golden character called Goldies. These are godlike figures that can provide bonuses when escorted safely. Now, as you do progress, ensuring their safety becomes crucial because the presence of Goldies in Humanity is significant for various reasons. Firstly, in the main story, it's structured in chapters. You're going to need a specific number of goldies to progress to the final level of a chapter and overcome that section. This requirement adds a strategic element to your planning and decision making. Moreover, collecting goldies leads to rewards, think cosmetics and gameplay mechanics. For instance, you can unlock the ability to freeze the game and then strategize your moves in advance. The game has effectively integrated goldies into its mechanics, giving them multiple purposes that align with the world and the gameplay. The level design then in Humanity is truly remarkable considering its simple control scheme. The game creatively incorporates various elements into its puzzles and its challenges. For example, you'll encounter structures that can be climbed, switches that activate certain pathways, conveyor belts that pose difficulties, and many other interactive elements. The world in this game can become quite expansive as well, where to the point the Shiba Inu's impressive jumping ability alone may not suffice for navigation, so in these instances you can possess a human character, allowing them to carry you along. While this mechanic initially feels awkward, it adds a sense of urgency and intensity as it becomes crucial to reach your destination successfully and quickly so you can implement your strategy. That's just the beginning for the environment as well. The game quickly reveals new challenges that take things a step further. For instance, movable blocks that are introduced, requiring careful navigation to progress. There are also stages where no one moves until you've planned out the path for your characters, and then once the humans are activated, you can't directly influence their actions. Additionally, you'll encounter trees, boulders, water, even enemies that aim to steal your precious goldie. Failing multiple times here is to be expected, but one of the standout features is the option to continue, or retry should I say, with all of your movement tiles intact. This allows you to basically modify your previous actions rather than starting completely from scratch. Just helps alleviate potential frustration and keeps the game engaging. Movement mechanics are perhaps the most crucial in Humanity, and the game excels in this aspect. You're starting with a basic arrow. It's a simple case of pressing B and the way you want it to face, but you gradually unlock a range of abilities that enhance your control over the crowd. These abilities include accessing branching pathways to split the group, jumping, stopping, floating, and even engaging in combat. Each level presents predetermined moves necessary for success, with some levels even limiting the number of times certain abilities can be used. As I've mentioned as well, the game requires platforming occasionally and obtaining new moves before they can be utilized. These can actually be placed in the world, so you have to find them first. That really is a fun diversion. However, there are instances where the complexity may become overwhelming, leading to these spikes in difficulty that do feel a little unnatural. Thankfully, there is a hint system for those that do get stuck, although the quality of these video hints could have been improved to match the rest of the visually impressive experience. They definitely feel a low quality in their resolution. The footage today then is from the PS5 build of the game as well, but working through the VR2 is great fun as well. You get that free movement around the location, it's easy going relating to motion sickness, and it works well from the perspective. I briefly experimented with the Sense controllers, but I did find that they didn't really enhance the gameplay, so I preferred using the DualSense controller for a more natural feel. It just provided for me a smoother navigation. I'm only then showcasing the early chapters of the experience to avoid spoiling the challenges that do lie ahead. That said, I recommend focusing on the story mode first before diving into the other modes available. That is user stages and creator mode. User stages allow you to play levels uploaded by, of course, other players, organized into various menus, think new locations, developer favorites, and so on. Then creator mode offers a streamlined and intuitive level creation experience. Just thanks to the game's simplistic grid system, I believe anyone can pick this up. With the freedom provided though, the levels created by players are sure to go wild, and seeing how objects are going to be implemented throughout the story, that will no doubt influence what is to come. Overall, Humanity is a blast. It's a challenging one, no question, but great fun nonetheless. With the inclusion of guides, however, it ensures that you should get through it without getting stuck for too long. Basically, there's always going to be a way out, even if it is again via a low quality video. The gameplay mechanics, however, remain simple while introducing a slew of ways to use them, and that is exactly what makes for a great puzzle experience. Visually, the game adopts a unique and low detail art style with faceless humans inhabiting the world. The overall aesthetic even leans towards a near black and white palette, though the crowd definitely features colourful clothing that adds some visual flair. This simplistic style proves to be effective though, as it ensures clarity and ease of navigation across different platforms, including that VR. It's always easy though to identify your next step and where you need to go. Additionally, the hub location between missions is visually stunning, and the menu systems are also incredibly well designed, offering a streamlined and impressive experience. But the highlight here has to be the creator mode menu. It is just so simple to pick up. Finally, audio, and there's not a huge amount to it. The dog barks constantly with each command, which may frustrate some, but I'm a dog person myself, so I'm definitely here for it. And then a few of the objects in the world, they make brief sounds as well. The music does the majority of the heavy lifting for the audio field, however, and I like it. Gone is kind of the poppy sounds of previous releases, such as Tetris Effect, and here they deliver something that's maybe not as memorable or as fast-paced, I guess, but it for sure reinforces the tone of the world with this air of mystery and danger to its electronic design. Overall, Humanity, it is a winner. As soon as it was announced, it went on my wish list, and I urge puzzle fans to give it a go. It does not disappoint. Just got unique worlds to overcome, surprisingly flexible character control, and commands out there that will really make these humans do anything you want them to. Just definitely one of the more unusual setups I've seen in a long time. With user created worlds and the creator tool as well, this could prove a near endless, and I'm not ready to walk away myself yet. For me, it's going to be a game you keep on revisiting and exploring just so you can see what the community is up to. Sure, the difficulty spikes in story can be a little much at times, and some lazy shortcut videos are poorly implemented, but that can't hold it back, and it's an amazing 9 out of 10 from me. I cannot wait now to see where they take things next, but I will absolutely be here for it. And that's the video down. Will you be checking out Humanity? Let me know in the comments. With that, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews and deals weekly, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.